Hi, everyone, and welcome to our game of the week. Finally, it's here. The focus of the college football world right here on this field today, and we can't wait. And wow, do we have a fun one here ahead. A top 10 team walking into the snake pit of an environment just trying to get out alive. This will be fun, as we'll see the #1 team in the country, the Memphis Tigers, taking on the 14th ranked team in the land, the Duke Blue Devils. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler. By Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, let's get to the action on the field. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. Bringing it out, it's Owens. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So Duke's offense in a tricky spot here thanks to that poor return. And the focus, of course, on this quarterback, Kirk. This guy just has the it factor. He is him, as they say.
Well, Chris, we've had a chance to watch this guy closely all year. I don't know if I've ever seen a kid throw the football like this guy. His awareness in and out of the pocket is special. He's a unique quarterback and a really dynamic player.
Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line. From their own 7, it's now 2nd and long. And the quarterback dropping back. Tight end makes the grab. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the Blue Devils will bring their punt team onto the field. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. He boots it away from inside his own end zone. On the return, it's Harris. Finally forced out of bounds, but a solid return that time. So the Memphis Tigers offense out there for their first possession. And here we go, Kirk, this matchup on the edge that's going to go a long way to deciding this game. An elite wide receiver and a guy who doesn't believe anybody can beat him.
This is going to be like a boxing match where it's an all-out battle. Two extremely gifted athletes competing on every snap. Better get your popcorn ready.
And he scores. Touchdown, Tigers.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination, this quarterback and receiver, for a big day.
And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Makes a quick catch. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer to the marker. Here's the second down play. And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
The defensive coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
Running play called on 3rd and short. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. The Blue Devils will bring their punt team on the field now. And he'll kick it away now for the second time. Running it back. It's Harris. The coverage team able to bring him down. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. They bring him down, but that's a solid gain on the play. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. Trying the old counter play here. Breaks loose at the 40. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if this defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
So no return here. He takes in the end zone, and they'll begin the drive at the 25. And the offense trots back out on the field again. And now the handoff. Breaking free at the 35. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
Nowhere to run up the middle.
Man, this defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6.
Well, another short gain for this offense on the ground, and I got to give a lot of credit to the defense. They have really negated that aspect of this offense the entire first half and really making them one-dimensional. And if that doesn't change, I don't know how they get back into this game.
They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play. And the Blue Devils look to keep this drive moving. First down, looking to throw the football. Launches downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
Chris, how about the call here with the wheel route? The running back, we know he can run the football, but here he shows his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield. And that wheel route is tough on a defense. Sometimes the back can get lost. Here he catches it, finds his way into the end zone for a touchdown.
Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They scored a touchdown in their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments and prevent that this time. And the broken tackle there produces a solid gain.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe.
Let's take a deep shot here. The downfield shot is incomplete. Brings up 3rd down.
Well, it's an incompletion here. I bet this secondary is going to play a little bit deeper just to make sure they don't get hit on any deep throws later in this game.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
Nice 1st down run here by this running back. And these are the kind of situations on 3rd and short that you can gain a lot of momentum, or it can kill a drive and kill the confidence of an offense. Here they pick up the nice 1st down, which is great, new set of downs, but it also gives you a lot of confidence in for wear that defense down psychologically.
And that's incomplete. Even on a 1st down pass attempt, he felt heavy pressure. Incompletion sets up a 2nd down. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Looking to set up a screen pass here. And they're finally able to stop him. The great execution on the screen pass fooled the defense there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. Oh, and he misfires just beyond the receiver's grasp.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
2nd down after the incompletion. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. He'll take a deep shot here. And the pass is dropped, incomplete. Huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football, but he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
And he dumps it off to the tight end. And the defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first quarter of play. And Kirk, Memphis has the lead here. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the second quarter. So they'll pass up the long field goal attempt and keep the offense on the field for fourth down. Using his legs, it's Lacy. Finds room at the 30. And a huge gain before he's forced out of bounds. Big yardage to set up a fresh set of downs. The offense threatening, close to the goal line with a new set of downs. First and goal, handoff. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1.
A pretty good push up front here by this offense line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup.
Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Tigers.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a third or a fourth later today.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Now they get set to kick it away.
That makes the score Memphis 21-7.
Returner choosing to field this one. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the field. The defense make adjustments. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Cut quickly. Tackle made at the 24 as they begin to put a drive together.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Now they run a draw play. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You've got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Or just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's fourth down.
Well, he just threw it away here, Chris, and it's not the worst decision. You'd wish he'd find a guy open to give him a chance for this offense to convert, but at least they have some room now to work if they want to bring the punter out.
The Blue Devils will send the punt team onto the field. With the return, it's Harris. He's got some daylight turning on the speed. They finally get him, but he found a nice lane in that return, and that means good starting field position for this drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. The last possession was just old-school power football. We'll see if they can keep that going here. The pass rush closing in. The pass falls incomplete on the scramble. That's good coverage. Incomplete. Second down coming up. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Hey, whether it's been on the inside or bouncing things to the outside, this guy has shown you everything that he has to offer, and a big part of the reason why they're enjoying this nice lead.
Here's a screen pass to the running back. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid gain for a first down.
Boy, this is great execution here on this screenplay to the running back to pick up big yards in the first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Coming to the line on second down, this is important. They want to avoid a third and long. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Memphis.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath, just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
Now the try here for the extra point. The extra point makes it 28-7.
That makes the score Memphis 28-2.
Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Number 24 set to kick it off.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Returner tackle right there. That's where they start the drive. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
That run, good for a first down. The offense still rolling.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Looking to pass here on second down. Looks downfield and finds a receiver who worked his way wide open. Touchdown, Duke. It was a foot race and he won it. Coach, you play quarterback. How about appreciating a receiver that runs his routes that precisely?
Chris, it's not just his route running. It's the chemistry between the quarterback and the receiver that really, I think, is unique. They put so much time into this in the offseason. By the time they get to Saturdays, you can close your eyes and make your throw. That's exactly what we saw.
See if they can convert the point after.
Kicker is on for the extra point.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14.
That makes the score Memphis 28-14.
Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Returner looking to make a play here. And he stopped at the 20, trying to make something happen, but that's good coverage there. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They've really built momentum in this game. They've been hard to stop. Can the defense make some adjustments, come up with a stop here? Tackle made after just a short game.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. Inside the 20. They're not going to get him. He's in. Touchdown, Tigers. So they'll try to add to the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more.
That makes the score Memphis 35.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back.
Set to advance on the football.
Returner looking to create better field position. And the returner will be brought down. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They're in a hole here before they have a chance to regroup at halftime. Let's see if they can cut into this big lead. Defense is coming after him. It's a sack. They trap him inside the 5.
This defense recognized that this offense wanted to throw the football. They pinned their ears back, got into attack mode, and came up with a nice sack.
Second down now after the sack. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. And that run produces a decent gain. Timeout called by the defense. They'll go to the sideline and try to adjust. It's their first timeout. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? From the shotgun, here's an inside give. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now the defense will call a timeout before this critical down just to get everybody on the same page. And the ball is away from inside the 10. Oh, and he's got a crease here. Look out. He's a dangerous returner. Found a good lane there. They finally get him, but excellent field position at the start of this drive. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. He's moving out of the pocket. And it's incomplete. Even on a first down throw, he was under some heavy pressure.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point. Move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. Oh, and it's batted down by the defense. Great play to deny a touchdown.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
The offense was given a short field. Now can the defense come up with a huge stop here on 3rd down? Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Lets it fly to the wideout. And it's intercepted. He stepped in front of that bullet. He's got some room and some blockers here. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup in intermission, but in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Nowhere to go here, and the ball is knocked loose. Able to get the ball back, but it could still be a drive killer. Timeout is called to talk strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. This pass rush has been a problem. Another sack sets up 2nd and long. From the gun, he looks for an open man. He fires this throw and is intercepted. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Chris, he's just trying to find the hole in his own coverage. But as you know, those windows can open and close pretty quickly, especially in the middle of the field. So the timing's got to be just right.
Looking to make a play deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Boy, this quarterback is really rolling the dice out here today. Remember, he threw an interception the last time they had the ball. I thought he might learn from that, but instead he comes out throwing it into coverage again. Somehow catches a break on this tip ball that this one was an interception. He better tighten up his decision-making. He's going to cost himself a game.
Looking to throw it on 3rd and very long. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Memphis.
Well, that's a well-oiled machine right there. Everyone on this offense has been a star in their roles. And when they're rolling like this, it results in quick and positive results.
Kicking team on now for the extra point. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense gets momentum, scoring before halftime. Now the kickoff. We'll see if the defense can get a stop and preserve that momentum. Bringing it out. It's Owens. Tackled at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. heads back out on the field now. Backed up this close to the end zone in the final minute. Let's see if they just decide to take care of the football and look toward the second half. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. And with nobody open, he chooses to just throw it away. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. They punted 4 times already, on the verge of a 5th. They can't convert this third down. Handoff in a single back formation. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. And the Blue Devils will line up to boot it away.
16 on to kick it away.
When he's got some space here. And he'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Gentlemen, you've had yourselves a superb broadcast so far today in Durham. And we've got to start our halftime breakdown with this superstar running back. His elusiveness, his raw power. This young man is the total package. And his ability to catch the ball out of the backfield is a differentiator. A lot of guys can hit the hole. This kid can hit the hole and hit the home run in the passing game.
The Blue Devils will kick this away to start the second half. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They get the second half started with a running play. Solid run. They'll bring it down to the 28-yard line. The game makes it second and medium.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
It's a solid run, gives the offense a first down and a new set of downs. They'll change the pre-snap look now. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Hit as he releases it, and the pass ball is incomplete.
We finally see a change-up from this defense. It has been a long game for this defensive coordinator. A lot of touchdown passes. They finally find a way to affect the timing between the quarterback and his receivers by getting pressure.
Play never had a chance. Defense grabs him for a loss.
Trying to bait this defensive line to believing they have a shot to get to the quarterback on the pass. Instead, they recognize screen right away, make a really nice...
Going for a big play downfield. That one falls incomplete. They tried to press it deep, but now it brings up 4th down. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. Off the play fake on first down. He's going to be brought down by that ferocious pass rush. Nice sack. This offense faces a 2nd and 15. The O-line needs to regroup.
Well, that takes the wind right out of your sails. This offense is trying to find a way to get back into this game, and another pressure and a sack against their quarterback.
Another chunk play. This offense is really clicking. They're going to run it here. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
Chris, I'll be really honest with you. I don't know why they continue to try to run the football. I'm all about balance. I'm all about trying to make sure a defense has to defend the run and the throw. But at this point in the game,
oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
And just like that, you squeeze the life out of this offense. That's another sack by this defense. They have been in that backfield the entire game, and a big reason why these guys are enjoying a lead.
Finds a receiver in the middle of the field. Explosive play, and the offense will set up now inside the 30-yard line. And the Blue Devils pick up first down yardage to keep the drive going. And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time. Offense set for the 6th play in this drive. And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Defense gets him down, but they'll take the gain on that play.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They snap it. Quarterback looking to throw the ball. He's got it right near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the completion. Defense getting pushed back.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
An important 3rd down conversion coming here in the red zone. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Launching one to the end zone. And it's incomplete, very near the goal line. So now on comes the field goal unit. They'll set up for the chip shot on the left hash mark. The field goal is good.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. They'll return it from inside the 5. Stop at the 22. That's pretty solid coverage there. And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. Forced to punt last time. Trying to add points, build the lead right here. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. It's a screen pass complete to the running back. And he never had a chance tackled in the backfield. They lose yards on first down, so 2nd and long from the 16. And the running back takes the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. Guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... The catch is made for a huge pickup. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Touchdown Tigers. To stretch the lead, the route is on. So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field.
That makes the score Memphis 49-17.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Tackled at the 22. Good job by the coverage team. Duke's offense heads back out onto the field now. The last possession, they moved it, but settled for a chip shot, so it's sort of an unsatisfying result. Looking to do more here. That one falls incomplete. Good defensive play. Brings up 2nd down.
Chris, I thought he had his hands on that football. I thought he was going to come down with it. But give the defense all the credit with a big hit to knock that ball loose.
They look to throw it here on 2nd down. Cannot escape that ferocious pass rush. It's a sack. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Intercepted, picked off by the defense. And he's wrapped up after a solid return.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover.
He's got a lane. Can he make the end zone? And he stopped just short, down at the 2, but an excellent run. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to play in what has been a beatdown so far. Crucial play here to begin the quarter as the offense sets up 1st and goal. And the offense will quickly spend a timeout here after the play.
Timeout.
The offense knocking on the door here with a 1st and goal. They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line.
Well, the defense is locked in on this running back, and for good reason. He's already scored a couple touchdowns. If I'm the offensive coordinator, give it to him one more time. Let him make it a hat trick.
Touchdown, Memphis. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now.
Memphis, 56-17.
Bringing it out. It's Owens. And he's brought down at the 16. We've been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. Blue Devils offense heads back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. They trap him and sack him back at the 10. Backed up to the 10-yard line. It's 2nd and long. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. He's got it for a big gain. Tremendous toughness here. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play. Well, this defense has played well with a letdown there. A little too comfortable with this big lead at the moment, maybe.
Yeah, and what I'd love to see is this offense has not given up. This game has not gone the way they had hoped.
Breaks clear. End zone ahead. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
Hey, listen, this game isn't over yet. The defense can't get too comfortable with this lead, and I know the coach isn't content with giving up plays like that at any point in the game.
And the quarterback keeps it here. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Not exactly the outcome this offense was hoping for here on the option. I'll give them credit. They didn't lose anything, so it wasn't a negative play. But this kind of play's got to be able to hit big and get down the sidelines for big yards.
And he's tackled down at the 4-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. He moves the ball to the 4. It's 3rd down and goal. DB is looking to jam the receivers at the snap. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Blue Devils.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. Man, I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And he's tackled at the 21. That's where the drive will start. And here comes the Tigers offense back out there. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. They keep it going. Running back grabs it on the screen. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks. More than enough for a 1st down.
You know, they've got a lead here late in the game, and the play calling, I think, shows you how much confidence they have in this quarterback. He's had a pretty clean game today, and this decision to still throw the ball with the lead shows you that they believe he's going to make the right decisions and make accurate throws.
And he's tackled for a loss after the catch. The defense all over that one. 2nd down after that previous play. Heading left after the handoff. And the runner brought down right at the 38-yard line.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. Snags the quick throw. Breaking free at midfield. And the stop is made, but not before a huge gain moves the ball to the 32.
Boy, this offensive line, you got to tip your cap. They've done everything you would ask of them in taking care of this quarterback. They do it again here on third down, working with that lead. You know the pressure's coming, and they deliver.
They finally get him down, but a solid gain on that screen pass. Good call there.
Chris, another accurate throw by this quarterback, and this guy has just been on fire all game long, over 200 yards passing, but more importantly, making great decisions for this offense and put them in a position to win this game.
Touchdown, Tigers! And the route is on.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play called, and continuing to put points on the board.
And the point after is right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he'd left that one in the end zone. So the Duke offense heads back out onto the field. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Got him for a sack. A big play made them one of the senior leaders of this defense. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back. Those big guys up front will have to regroup now. It's 2nd and 14. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. That'll be a safety.
Well, Chris, just when it looked like it couldn't get any worse for these guys, it goes from being bad to even worse. They seemingly can't do anything right. At least they only have the rest of this quarter. Don't worry, fellas. It'll be over soon.
And the Memphis offense is back out on the field now. You come back out protecting a safe lead. What an awesome feeling to be way ahead in a big road game. First down, looking to throw the ball. And he's looking to make a big play downfield. Catch made down inside the 15-yard line. Touchdown, Memphis. And the beatdown continues.
Number 9.
That's another strike from this quarterback, Kirk. He is having himself a day.
This guy's just having one of those days you dream about against this secondary. But let's also give credit to the wide receivers doing a nice job of getting open, and the big fellas up front for giving him enough time to throw.
He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback, and they'll start at the 25. First down here for this offense. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Junior steps up and makes an impact play.
It is a sack party out there for this defense. Everything going their way. You know that this offense is going to try to throw the football down by such a big margin late in the game. And this defensive line is bringing the heat. They come up with another sack.
And the protection breaks down yet again another sack. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know this defense could be very... And he throws his 3rd interception of the day. Short return tackle made at the 27. A crucial takeaway.
I just don't think there's anything else you can do as a play caller. You've got to be able to throw the ball downfield. You just got to hope that your quarterback and receivers can execute when the defense knows it's coming. Here the interception cost them.
Oh, a nice play by the defender. Got a hand in there to break up the pass.
Well, this is textbook defensive back play right here. He's in phase with the wide receiver. And the thing that I love, and a lot of defensive backs don't have the ability to do, he gets his head turned around, eyes on the quarterback to know when the ball's coming to allow him to knock it away.
Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. That's now going to bring out the 3rd down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. Running back has it on a screen now. And they're finally able to stop him. But great execution on the screen pass. Fooled the defense there. Memphis getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Looking to set up a screen pass here. He's tackled, but down at the 9-yard line. Defense getting pushed around.
Well, these guys just won't let up. Another big positive gain here in the passing game from this offense. This is one of those games where you kind of look forward to the film study. You get through things on Saturday night. Maybe you go over there on Sunday to the facility, and on Monday as a team, you break down the film. They'll be pretty happy when they get the chance to look at this one.
Well, this one ended up being a blowout, Crook. They get the W, but they also make a pretty strong statement here today.
Yeah, I thought this game would be a lot closer, at least closer than how things ended up. But give credit to this team for coming out